Hey guys, the Langbanger here. I have a card review for you, and I wanted to go over Chain Destruction. This card was chosen by you guys, the viewers, last week. What does this card do? Trap card. Activate only when a monster with 2000 attack or less is summoned. Destroy all monsters with the same name in its controller's hand and deck. So this card, it's quite amazing. I'm really happy that someone suggested this. And this card could be a pretty cool side card for the current format. I'm not saying it's amazing. I'm not going to say it's going to fare out well if you test it, but I'm simply saying there's possibly potential here. Now, the first thing that I see, the monster does not need to be normal summoned. It can be normal summon, flip summon, special summon, whatever other kind of summon there is or will be, whatever. Any sort of summon, you can hit the card. Now, what matchups would this card be good against? Right off the bat, I thought of Rescue Rabbit. They will be able to resolve the Rescue Rabbit, but what's cool is you can strip the other two copies from their deck. Now, that may be a minus, but you're stripping their huge plays out. And what's cool is you're sending them to the graveyard. If they have their rabbit removed from play, that means they can use it over again. But while in the graveyard, not a whole lot they can do now, can they? And then the other card that I thought of right off the bat is Tour Guide. Once again, that just shuts off huge plays of theirs. Now, don't get me wrong, this card could be a plus, and with the way that the rollings currently are with a card like Mind Crush, there was always debate on if you had to check your opponent's hand or not. If they are able to show that the max copies were already shown, like whether it being in the graveyard, field, and hand, like let's say they have one tour guide in the grave and they have two on the board, and then you play Mind Crush and for some reason you play that. I'm just using this for an example. They don't have to show you their hand. At least that's the last rolling that I've heard about. But with a card like this, I mean, like I said, you could possibly hit 1 to 2 copies of that card out of their hand. So you could go from a -1, let's say they don't have any of the card that you hit in their hand, that's a -1. You hit 1 out of their hand, that's even, and you cut stuff off. If you hit 2, that's a +1, and once again, plays are just shut off. So basically, I really like Rescue Rabbit and Tour Guide. I looked at a deck like Insectors. I'm not really sure how that would fare. I mean, I'm not too sure about how that deck like operates and all that still. I mean, I know the base of their plays, but you might be able to send their Dragonflies to the graveyard and stop them from doing a huge play. That could work there. Centipede with their Reinforcement of the Army effect. You could send something like that. You definitely wouldn't want to use us on Hornet, though. But, yeah, just in general, it's a chainable, and you can just knock huge plays out. So let me know what you guys think of this card. And also, leave comments down below telling me what card I should review next week. Whatever comment has the most thumbs up, I will review that card. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Peace.